masks are being supplied to every student and staff member in British Columbia. They will be resupplied as we go throughout this year. There will be plenty of masks and other PPE for students and staff to be comfortable in their classroom environments. They are required in certain common areas where students are outside of their learning groups for middle and secondary schools. This is very much in line with public health advice in other provinces and some of the other countries that you've seen with a return to school already, Denmark, for example, Scotland, and other jurisdictions. So we'll continue to rely on Dr. Bonnie Henry and her team for advice on masking and other health and safety measures that may be modified or be added to what are part of the robust guidelines that we have developed the plans in all 60 districts with thus far. But, you know, look, in an individual interaction between a teacher and a student, where both agree it might be more comfortable for them to wear a mask, those are the kinds of things that are going to happen in a school environment. I would expect nothing less, and I think you'll see fairly widespread mask use, especially as they are provided on a daily basis, or a reusable mask will be provided to everybody involved in the school to use those. The determination around where masks are mandatory and under what circumstances they should be used is where we're going to continue to rely on science-based advice, and the authority for that is the provincial health officer and the other regulatory agencies around occupational health and safety. But as I also mentioned, I expect there'll be fairly widespread mask use in school settings. But you know, we've heard very clearly from our top scientists that wearing a mask for every single minute of the day in every part of a school setting is not realistic. It's not feasible. But I also expect that there will be schools will want to encourage mask use for certain situations. I think in any case where people are working up close and where if physical distancing isn't possible, those might be situations where they would use a mask in a one-on-one situation.
Do you have a follow-up, Wendy?
Is there any difference on the guidance for that between public schools and private schools? I've heard that some private schools are imposing different guidelines that differ from the provincial standards.
The K-12 health and safety guidelines are the same for independent schools and public schools.